Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode about my weight loss. I'd like to give a big thank you to everyone who supported my last video, gave a like on Facebook and a comment and basically just spoke to me about it. I really appreciate that kind of feedback. It was good to hear from everyone, so thanks guys. Now today's video is going to have a bit of a change in format from the previous video, where the last video was more just explaining to you what I was going through, what everything was happening. This video is going to be a bit more conversational as I update you guys on what's going on and stuff like that. Now it's been 2 weeks since my last video, so a lot of things have happened in that last 2 weeks in terms of weight loss and exercise. I've been pretty excited to get into all of it today. In the first week and a half between the last 2 weeks of videos, I was having a great amount of success. I was exercising, I was eating healthily, it was going really well, and I actually lost a fair bit of weight. I dropped down to, I think it was 151.2 kilograms. Which was a great loss from where I was. However, in the last few days, I have actually ended up putting on a bit of weight, which sucks. So today's video is all about my first major setback. What do I mean by my first major setback? Well, I've hurt my back, if I'm being frank. A couple of months ago when I was at work, I think I hurt my back then. And it was a really persistent problem for about 4 months. I ended up putting on a lot of weight in 4 months because I couldn't exercise, couldn't walk properly. I was in constant pain, so I was just sitting around eating food, which really sucked. And that's how I've put on a fair bit of weight leading up to where I started my exercise and diet. Now everything was going really well, as I was saying. In the first week and a half, I was exercising and I was running. Now running was the big thing that I've set myself a goal on. I was trying to push myself as far as I could go each time. When I first started, it was a struggle to walk for the 30 minutes. Now I've been running a lot more than I've been walking, which has been really good. However, that running has been the cause of my back pain. So basically, I have a really weak core. I don't do much core exercises, hate core exercises, they suck, and it's never been good. So when I've been running, it's putting a lot of strain on my lower back, which was already hurt, and obviously it never recovered. I thought it had. Which has led to me hurting it significantly. So what does this back injury mean for my exercise in total? Well, for the last 4 days, it's meant I can't exercise at all. It has been incredibly painful just walking around, sitting, driving, all of that has been incredibly painful. I've been living on painkillers, but I think now it's starting to settle down a bit. Unfortunately though, not being able to exercise and the constant pain did bring me down a little bit. I lost that drive that I had a little. The pain of me not being able to exercise though caused me a bit of trouble. I couldn't exercise, which frustrated me, and within that frustration ended up eating a bit more than I wanted to, just out of frustration. I don't know, I just kind of relaxed into old habits. And I suppose the result of these falling back to old habits was I put on weight instead of losing weight. Now when I say falling back on old habits, I don't mean drinking soft drink or lollies or anything like that. I just mean eating more food than I would normally be eating. So let's look at exact numbers. I currently weigh 152.6 kilograms, which is down from the 153.4 kilograms I weighed 2 weeks ago when I weighed myself. However, it is up from the 151.2 kilograms that I got down to in my week and a half of thorough exercise. Now I realize all of this weight gain isn't necessarily me putting on fat. It could just be the fact that I'm retaining a lot more water now than I was back then, because I've been doing next to no exercise but still consuming the same amount of water each and every day. I mean, if I'm being real, that's what I'm hoping it is. Rather than being completely demoralized by what is going on, I've decided that what I need to do instead is double down on what I'm doing, which means focusing very heavily on my diet. My diet, however, is something I need a bit of help with from hopefully some of you guys out there have got some suggestions for me. I've been particularly bad with lunch and dinner. Breakfast is fine, I've got porridge, I've got cereal, I've got toast, stuff like that, but lunch and dinner is where I'm really starting to fall behind. So please, if you've got any suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comments down below or send me a message through Facebook. I'd really appreciate it. So what now? Basically, it's going to be recovery for my back and working slowly back into exercise. With any luck, I might go see a physio again shortly, and then I'm going to start trying to get back into the cross trainer, because I think the cross trainer won't hurt my back quite as much as running. I'm not sure yet, though. I haven't given it a shot. However guys, if you do have any suggestions on exercises I should be doing to continue losing weight that won't hurt my back and might actually help strengthen my core or back muscles, I'd greatly appreciate those suggestions as well. Now, I was greatly enjoying the challenge of running, setting myself goals each day and reaching those goals. It was something that I could see significant improvement in very, very quickly. I was going from struggling to walk the 30 minutes to being able to run quite a bit of those 30 minutes. And it's kind of frustrating to suddenly have to stop that, but there's nothing really I can do in that regard. Anyway guys, thanks for watching today's video. If you did like today's video, make sure you smack that like and subscribe button for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. I've also created another channel dedicated purely to my gaming videos, so if you guys want to have a look and check out any of that content, links will be down in the description down below. Make sure you go ahead and have a look at that. Once again guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.